My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Legend of Grimrock 2. Legend of Grimrock 2, the second one. The second of the Legend of Grimrocks. Yeah, I already got the air one, that's the hub. Okay. Hubba hubba. Oh, right! I've got to go down to the sewers. I very specifically... you're not gonna trust me, but 100% I'm telling you the truth here. I very specifically aimed that so that I wouldn't get hurt. Now let's go right into the reservoir. If I remember correctly, my fireball is enough to kill those flying fuckers. So... I've prepped a fireball to kill a flying fucker. Oh, right, yes. We have significant... problems with our inventory. So anytime we want to pick something up, we basically have to put something down. Hmm. Interesting. What's the bet that I'm going to be running through that before the episode is through? I've got 100% on the odds, so you might not make money from it. Wait just a rootin' tootin' second! Yes! Saved. The rootinest tootinest of seconds. Alright. So I'm gonna walk across the outcrop first. Walk across the little bridge that is provided to me. And very closely hear those buzzing bastards. Interesting. Almost lost one. Boom. Ooh, a scroll. Follow the leader. There's no time to play a game of follow the leader. I think I can walk through them. Yeah, if you walk at the right time, you can walk through them. Okay, so I'm just pressing buttons randomly. I think I need to press them in the order that the thing moves past them. Oddly enough. Maybe that's what it means by follow the leader. So let's just observe the pattern for a while. So it goes around there. Then when it goes around there... Wait, what? It stops. What's happened? Hang on. Let's get into a better vantage point. So it starts here. Yeah, because it goes around that way. Yeah, and it randomly starts there. So it starts there, goes around, and then loops around to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to follow it around. Interesting. Someone has become deceased. This is a state, which I would like them not to be in, to be frankly honest with you. Let's, hang on. Can we just see if, I think it's glowing. Think we can revive our person. Yep, it's so glowing. Okay. That was a mistake on my part, and I'm hoping not to make it again. Boom. Oh no. I unleashed the wrath upon myself. Hang on. Oh, I totally even killed myself. Wow. Okay, so I actually walked alongside them. The spikes, that is, whilst they were coming up at such a speed that I enabled them to hit me every single time. So the autosave is going to be when I use that crystal, so it's like 2 seconds before I did that. Uh-oh, forgot to start the stopwatch again. I'm a dumb man. I'm going to assume that I've been running for like 6 minutes so far already, though. Okay. Oop. Oop. That's not the way to do it. That's just not cricket. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it! I was hoping to get experience from that. Which was gonna tell me that I made the kill. Come on! Got one. Not the one I was aiming for, but I got one nonetheless. I wonder if there's any irky, lukey things lurking about in this water. Aww. Come on, just embrace it. Be killed by the fire. You know you want it. Gotcha. Ba-boom. That's a mimic. That's a mimic. I know I call it every single time, but am I ever wrong? Yes, frequently. But does that matter? Yes, of course it does. It's reducing my credibility when I say things that are provably wrong. Shit. Blood drop caps. I'm gonna make the ratling eat it. There you go. Demoralize you. And then where did I put the blood drop caps? I don't think that was worth a lockpick. Sorcerer's hat! There's a sorcerer's hat in there. Fucking kidding me. He's overburdened again. Okay. What was I doing with this guy? I feel like I should have had some sort of a... Oh, was it concentration? Maybe, because he's going to be wielding that shield. A fire shield? Shields are hot as a fryer pan. So everyone has fire defense when I play. I mean, if I give him 2 levels in concentration... No, it's got to be athletics, right? Yeah. It's going to be athletics. Oh, right, I can totally just drop that. Damn. What? Who's... You're over-encumbered now. Fucking hell. You can't even move when you're holding that. Yeah, fine. Give the speed potions to him. He seems fine with them. What the hell? My timer stopped itself. That one can't even be blamed on me. I mean, it could, but that'd be a dumb idea. Okay. I'm gonna cast my own light source. And before picking up that power gem, which is probably the trigger for some real bad shit to happen, I'm gonna go a little bit exploring underwater. Under the sea. Under the sea. There'll be no accusations. Just friendly crustaceans under the sea. Ah. Well, I see one of the problems with going under the sea now. Hang on, where's my nearest? Oh, it's directly behind me. Cool. Oh, wait, you should also probably swap your stuff. There we go. Yeah, one of the problems with going under the sea is everyone drowns. Of course. Which makes sense. None of us have gills. None of us that I'm aware of have gills, at least. I'm fine with them taking a little damage, you know, character building. But then I'm just gonna get out and... Ooh, hang on. Wait, what? Use it. Do you not know how to use your own thing now? Use the shield. Consul Sefembus won't use his shield. His shield has a special ability. Yeah? Oh my god. It had charges. Fucking kidding me. Alright, well I'm gonna have to refresh its charges. That's a really good shield. I did not even think it had charges, so I was like, yeah, I'll just do it again. Yeah. Okay, well, now I'm gonna use that that heal ability a lot less, I can tell you that much. Fuck. That's supposed to be a get out of jail kind of ability. Yay, cannonball. There's no way I'm gonna be able to, like, use this or take it with me. I can hold it in my hand, my ethereal hand that just wanders around the screen like this. Because this one, whatever it's holding does not contribute to my weight load. So that's fine. Oh, hey. Apparently I can put it on this guy. That's weird. Okay, fine, I'll take this. Okay. Did it trigger anything? Apparently not. That's a lockpick there. Ooh, I'll go over and pick that up. Okay. No pun intended. I only realized that it was a pun after I said it. Really, I'm not out of lock... There we go. I was about to say, I'm not out of lockpicks. There's no way that that's true. And it wasn't. I just misplaced many of them. There's something down here. Something fishy's going on. It's that door. This door. Over here. Just checking the walls as I move up to it. It's that door. There must be some way of opening it. He says, checking every wall anywhere near it. Okay. I'm gonna rest until everyone's healthy again. Okay. So I'm looking for buttons. I'm looking for wall buttons, primarily. Wall-based buttonry that is going to allow me to open it. So, wall-based buttonry could be located over here because this is the object that I am trying to acquire. Evidently, no. Not over there. It's fine. Could be around here, because this is close to the door that I am attempting to open. There it is. Found it! Okay, we're just gonna wait for that and then go deep diving again. Excuse me? Oh, hey, I found another mortal and pestle? Mortal and pestle. Whoops. Another mortar and pestle, so I guess that's for if you didn't find the first one. This guy's totally gonna be overweight, I guess. No? Cool. That does not solve the riddle of how the fuck do I get in there? I think that might be accessed from a different area. In fact, I think it's almost certainly accessed from a different area. Because there's nothing, like, really nearby that I can do about that. And the reason I say there's nothing really nearby that I can do about that is because it doesn't have openable walls and it doesn't have any way for me to get into it, right? From here, at least. So it seems like something that I would be accessing from down here. Well, specifically, hang on as I continue to look on these walls. It seems like something I would be accessing from here. I'm not seeing any buttons on any of these walls. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna pull that out, just in case that triggers something. Okay. That triggered nothing. 1 second. I'm gonna wait for this to go through here. Then I'm gonna go down and take this out as well. Just in case, again. Actually, I'm gonna save the game before I do any more of this. Now I'm gonna rest. Everyone's back in a decent health state. This is just so I can inspect the walls. Because I feel it's very likely... There we go. That one of them has a secret button that we're supposed to overlook because the entire area is dangerous and we're supposed to be entirely glad that we got out of there alive, which would make us miss the secret. Alright. I'll accept applause now. No? Alright, whatever. Be that way. Jesus. Archmage Cap. So we've got the Diviner's Cloak, Archmage Cap, Archmage Mantle, Archmage Loafers, Embalmer's Robe. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't fit. Alright, that's another power gem. How many power gems do we currently hold? That's just the one. Excellent. Good work, Ryan. You have got 1 power gem. Do you want to gloat about it, you prick? Okay. What's here? What's here that I didn't want to do? How far is that from me? Shit, it's pretty far. I'm trying to remember what that area was. Oh, that's where I found the Great Axe. How did I not open that? That's where the Great Axe was. No, that's where the Great Axe was. That's where there was 1 unit of black moss. I don't think it's worth going back for. Yeah, check my memory, bitches. Seriously, feel free to go back and check my memory. If I'm wrong, feel free to comment down below. If I'm right, feel free to do that as well. If you were apathetic and decided not to, feel free to tell me about that too. I don't give a shit. Do what you want, what you want. Oh, was I about to sing Do What You Want with Your Body? I think I was. Where was that? Oh, I know where that was. That's actually pretty important. That was in an earlier dungeon. Yeah, it's at the bottom of this dungeon over here. Which is where? Yeah, this is a dungeon a while ago. That's the Ruins of Desarune dungeon. But I guess I've got a connection to the Ruins of Desarune down here. Like I could go over here and then go up the stairs. Go into the Ruins of Desarune. That seems like a good idea for me. Alright, so I've got about 4 minutes left in the episode by my estimation. God, I hope that estimation's good. Okay, which is the ruins? There's the archives. Windgate to surface. This has to be the ruins, right? Yep, totally. Totally, brah. Okay. Now... Yeah. Yeah, this is totally correct. Totally. It's a place that I went to, and then there were a lot of slimes, and I was like, fuck that many slimes. And I just left. Just fucking straight up walked away. No clue why I thought that was a good idea, but... The falling there, not the walking away. I don't know why I thought walking away was a good idea as well, but it's not relevant to the current conversation that I'm having with myself. There's a button or something I pressed, right? Was it this? Oh, come on, now I'm over encumbered, of course. Yeah, healthy. Yeah, healthy. Excellent. Let's drop down. Yep. I was right. It's the area with all the slimes that I was like, oh, I don't want to be here. And then I walked away and wussed out. I totally did. I wussed. I was a real wuss of myself. I don't know what affects these the best, so it's not shock. Shock does not affect them the best. Oh, that was a pretty solid critical. Fire kind of affects them, but only just a little more than shock. Oh no, significantly more than shock. About 3 times as much as shock. I can get poisoned from attacking. Oh, shout, flap that. Jump, shout, let it all out. These are the things I could do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. These are the things I can do without. The magic spells. Don't need them. Okay, shout, flap that. What are you going to be doing? I wanted to get you 3 athletics, right? Increase your carrying capacity by 15 kilograms. That's significant. You would actually be able to, you know what? I'm totally gonna do it. I want to give him a big cannon, alright? I know it's probably suboptimal and probably not a good idea, but a big fucking cannon. Right? Just a big cannon. You can say whatever you like no, that's a bad idea. This is outrageous. Big cannon is going to be my response to no matter what your qualm or queries. But sir, have you considered big cannon? I think you'll find big cannon. Big cannon. Okay, what? Is there actually nothing else going on here? Like, is this area actually seriously uninteresting and I just spent all this time coming back here for nothing? Oh my god. No. No, it's not uninteresting. Pearl Shield. Evasion +5. Energy +25. Who needs energy +25? Energy +25. That's actually better than the thing he was holding. So, because the other thing was giving him energy as well. Oh, now you're overweight. You can drop your Shamar now. Because you've got another Shamar, I guess. How significant of a weight do you need to lose? Wow, you need to drop a lot of things. That's going to be unfortunate. There we go. Now you can't move. Yay. I don't know if I still get the bonus from these skulls if I put them in the thing. Put them in the trash. Hang on. So damage is 54. Now I take that out, it's 53. Okay. Let's open a bag and fill it with skulls. 54 still. Excellent. So I can put all the skulls in a bag. I can have a bag of skulls. Excellent. Okay. These are the weapons that I can do without. Tribal Spear, not particularly useful. It's a light weapon. Shurikens. I mean, look. Shurikens, way better than throwing knives. I don't think I ever want the throwing knives. I don't even think I ever want the throwing axes, because the only person that I'm going to give, missile weapons to is trained in dexterity, not strength. We need one of those, thank you. I want to get a one of Matt. Gavin McLeod is the thing I was trying to say. Gotta want to Gavin McLeod. It's a reference to a podcast I listen to. God damn it. I every time I try and say something, I'm like, oh, I just realized how that's the nerdiest shit. It's fine. Be proud of your nerdy shit. I am. Despite what I just said. Yeah. So that's not triggering a secret to take that. Okay. So there wasn't a power gem down here, but there were things that were worth my time. I hope you all know that anytime I do that stutter, usually I would only be stuttering once. Like, there was something, I do that very often, and you probably don't recognize it because it's only one stutter and then I just don't exaggerate it. But then, at some point, I got the feeling that it would be a lot funnier if I just exaggerated it occasionally, but now I'm doing it way too often. So here's me explaining the joke, which is basically me conceding the joke and saying I'm never going to do that. Of course, now that I said that I'm not going to do it, it's even funnier. No, I'm kidding. Okay, right. Just trying to get across the other side, so... Okay, it's just this. And I'm free ballin'. Gotcha. Lovely. Yeah, this was the area where I was ducking up and down and down and up and down. There were rogue pants down here the whole fucking time? Do you realize that those rogue pants are better than the majority of the pants I've been wearing this entire time? Boom. Get off me, torn breeches. I don't need yo shit. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me. Waiting in the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub's a guy who can't get no love from me. Scrubber's a guy who thinks he's fly, actually, and is also known as a buster. Alright. Flip that. Flip that. Shut up, Ryan. Shut up. Too many words. I shouldn't make myself laugh. That's, Isn't that, like, supremely narcissistic to laugh at your own jokes? Alternatively, like, I constantly flip between, like, oh, that's such a dickish thing to do. And then on the other side, I'm like, but if you think about it, it is exactly my sense of humor. I mean, it's spot on. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. How do we get that? Ideas? Come on! Now let's not always see the same hands. So it appears there's nothing I can trigger on that platform. So I need to be able to trigger something to allow me to get to that platform. Where would I find something to allow me to trigger... something that I would be able to trigger to get to that platform. Directly in front of me is a wall. How do I get up there? Ooh, bread. Yummy, yummy. Just gonna fix this guy's legs. I totally just boned him. Ruined his legs. No regard for his safety. Jump down. If you're wondering why I take the torches out, sometimes that's a trigger for a secret. It's not even uncommon. Okay. I have already examined the inside of that room thoroughly. So... really, I'm looking for a button that will cause a bridge directly above my head. I'm not finding it. You want to know why this feels weird? Because, like... you're ready for supreme arrogance? Usually when I think something's gonna be there, it is. That was not what I was looking for, apparently. So you can understand why I held off on my celebration, then. Instead, I just got a favorites. Ho ho ho! Again, probably an Australian-only joke, that one. It's not there. It's not even there. Wow, it has thoroughly evaded me so far. Okay. Let's think about this. How long has this episode been going? Fuck. I'm either way over time or way under time. Which means I'm gonna do 5 minutes and then stop. Okay. There's something significant in this room that will allow me to get to that. It's a secret. It's definitely a secret. It's not in the obvious space. How I would get to it does not appear evident. Do I want to throw a rock? Do I ever? I always want to throw a good old rock. Boom, I drop a rock there. Boom, I drop a rock there. Okay, so. Throw a rock down there. Did that hit the floor? Yes, it did. This one also hit the floor. Fuck, this one also hit the floor. So there's no invisible panel that I'm supposed to be walking on. That I took the torch out of that, so it's not triggered by putting a torch in. I mean, if it is, that's fucking dumb. But you know what, actually I'll try it. I'll see if I have a torch. I don't even have a torch on me. Okay, whatever. There's something. There is something here, and if I miss it, I will probably miss something pretty important. Just finding that secret is pretty important to me. No matter what it is. I just like secrets, man. It's what I dig. This isn't going to be like a 100% completionist secret run, but it's going to be pretty fucking close. If I have anything to say about it, of course. And I do. I am the sole Let's Player of this, series. I was about to say of this game, and then no. There are definitely other people LPing this game. Or who have already LP'd this game. I know Lobos Jr. has done it on his stream, because I watch all of his streams, and I couldn't watch those ones, which made me very sad. Because I like watching his content. Oh. Obviously couldn't watch them, so I couldn't spoil the game for myself. That'd be dumb if that's what triggered it, but just in case. It's totally not. Okay. I'm expecting there to be like a bridge of sorts that triggers. Hamlet of Storm Breach. Alright, whatever. We're gonna end the episode now, just because I think I'm actually way over time. My name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been The Legend of Grimrock 2. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to you people. There's also a playlist in the description down below. Can I say that any faster or less clearly? There's also a playlist in the description down below for all of your perusal of my episodes from Legend of Grimrock 1 and Legend of Grimrock 2, past, present, and future. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time.